I recently started advertising my YouTube videos. It is a new YouTube channel that I'm just creating right now. And so I need to promote it in order to get some views. Otherwise, it'll take a ton of time to start being able to get any organic traction. And one of the reasons I'm using ads is I want quick feedback. That way I can find out what kind of content does better, what's performing better. So for example, I just started these ads here recently, and I can start to see which ones are earning more views. So this has 746 views. This is worldwide, so this isn't necessarily just in English speaking countries. This is mostly in cheaper countries actually, because I'm just paying 1 cent per view. So you can see here, this has earned 1 view so far. This one hasn't earned any. Of course, this means an extra view, so they watched another video on the channel. That's okay, it's not the greatest, but it's actually not that great. But let me just have a look here. And I'll just show you one more thing that I found. Basically, you can check out the analytics of the videos and find out which videos people are watching longer. So let's have a look here and look at all the analytics. So this one is the one that has the most views. You can see how much of the video they've watched. So you see here that 32%, or I should say 32% of the people watched 25% of the video. So 32% watched 39 seconds, 23 watched half of the video, 23%. So if you go all the way down to the end, you can see that 17% watched the whole video of the people who were advertised to. So now what I can do is go back and look at the other videos. So that's this one here, and see what percent watched the whole video. This is 8%. So this is a longer video. This had 14% watch half, which is about the length of the other video. So this got more watch time overall because it is a longer video. And one thing though is I can compare these videos to see how they're doing in terms of performance. And that's what I want to do with this. I want to run ads and see how much of the videos people are watching, because if a certain type of video converts way better, then I want to know that. So I'm going to go back in here, and what I'm going to do is create another ad for each video that I have, because I want to be testing all of these out together. I'm going to leave them. I'm just spending $10 a day on promoting these videos. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to gather up all of the URLs that I have, and then I'll come back and go through and post them all. Okay, we're back here. I just started creating new ad groups. So I'll just run you through what I'm doing. I'm adding each of these YouTube videos to this ad. So I'm basically creating a new ad group for each video, going to separate them all out. And I'm going to vary it between, I'm going to narrow the targets, and I'm going to vary it between keywords and topics. I'm just going to test out some different ones. Okay, I've got all the ads created now. I put them all up so you can see that there are a bunch of new ones here. Now, one thing is that I have 4 ads that should be running already, but 2 of them aren't running. And when I say that, I mean that they were set up at the same time as this ad and this ad, but they're not getting any traffic. So what I'm going to do is leave this running for another day or 12 hours at least, and then I'm going to pause the ones that are getting all the traffic if the other ones still aren't, and that way it will start sending traffic to some of the other videos. Again, the main reason I'm doing this is I want to get more data on what people are watching, and just to find out a little bit more to see how their performance is. So for example, if I look under video targeting here, I can see what the view rate is. So the view rate would be how many times someone has the opportunity to view it, and then how many times somebody actually views it. So the higher that number is, it means that it's doing better. Another thing that I'm looking at here is to see which age groups I perform better with for these ads. So am I doing better, for example, with the 18 to 24 group or the 25 to 34? Or am I better with 55 to 64? because in the future, I will create more ads around that age group for the ones that are performing the best. So I'll go and look for each age group and break that down once I have more data, and then I can have my ads perform better and better. So that's a little bit about what I'm doing. I've set it all up. Now I'll let it run for another 24 hours and then we'll see what the results are.